What's up, wise guys and gals? Welcome to episode 29 of the Wise Eats podcast. I'm your host, former fat guy and certified fitness coach Wes Wise, and I hope you all are doing well. Halloween is right around the corner, which of course I'm always excited about. I recently released my top 25 horror movie article and YouTube video, so if you want to check that out, go to wise-eats.com/scarymovies. I want to shout out everybody who is getting in the spirit. We've been seeing the Halloween decorations already, so watching some scary movies here and there, of course. And I also want to shout out my good buddy Lord Deezus. You know, throughout the entire quarantine, he's been putting out some really cool, high-quality trick shot pool videos. And his most recent was a Halloween special, which I was very much a fan of. So they're really very well done, very well edited, and amazing pool skills also. So if you want to check those out, those are also available at wise-eats.com/trickshots. So in today's episode, I'm going to be going over some quick bites, talk about the election a little bit, dive into a few topics, an update on my wife's pregnancy, and a few other things. So let's dive right in. It's time to wise up.
A word to the wise.
Word to the wise, folks.
A word to the wise.
Word for the wise.
Let's break for a word to the wise.
Our word to the wise this week is another 5-star iTunes review from Ninabellaorlando, who says, "Super encouraging. I love your show. I like that you used fitness and nutrition to fight depression instead of playing the victim card. You've been through a lot and could have taken the lazy way out, but you didn't. Really inspiring to see how you got healthy the all-natural way. Congratulations, and keep these episodes coming." So I really appreciate that 5-star iTunes review. I mean, I have been through some things in my life for sure. I lost my brother, Jason, when I was 13 years old. I recently lost my brother, John, a few years ago. Both very tragic, and they were taken way too early in life. Other things, too. You know, I lost my mom. I've lost girlfriends. Have experienced a lot of tragedy in my life, but I try to spin every negative thing in my life into a positive, and I choose to honor those that I've lost over the years by living my best life and just try to be the best person I can be to impact others. So all that matters at the end of this life is the legacy that you leave and the impact that you have on other people. So, and that's exactly why I create the show and try to entertain and inspire some folks. So again, I really appreciate that review. If you're listening on iTunes, definitely leave a review. If you're on YouTube, click the thumbs up button, subscribe, leave a comment. I usually read them all.
He's funny on podcasts. He's smart as f***. He's really well read. He's great.
By the way, I'm not ashamed to admit this iTunes review came from my wife, Jovanina, which of course I appreciate her support and appreciate the reviews no matter where they're coming from. And speaking of Jovanina, she is 5 months into her pregnancy and doing very well. Currently, I believe the baby is the size of an avocado, and we just met with our midwife yesterday, and everything is looking really good. And we're going to find out the sex within the next few weeks, so I'm trying to convince Joe to let me make it a podcast exclusive to do the gender reveal, but that's her ball game. I'll let her decide how she wants to do that. I'll keep you posted, obviously. Our goal is to have the baby at home. That is the ideal scenario. That's what we're working towards and hoping for the best. We recently released our official baby announcement on social media. I kind of jumped the gun in the last podcast episode and spilled the beans about it, which Mrs. Wise wasn't too happy about that, but she was okay. And see, I'm always just looking out for you viewers of the show, trying to give you the exclusive info before anybody else. So stay tuned right here for all the fun gossip. Anyway, as far as baby goes, I'm still reading The Expectant Father, which is a great book so far. It follows along with each step of the pregnancy from the father's perspective, but it also gives you a ton of insight on what's going on with mom and going on with baby.
And the question is, where is the baby?
Joe is reading What to Expect When You're Expecting. So we're both just really enjoying the process and just really happy with how things are going so far. Thanks everybody for all your well wishes.
Can't have the baby, Michael. You can't have the baby.
All right, right after Halloween, we have the 2020 presidential election coming up, so make sure you get out there and vote.
Every vote counts.
I'm a betting guy, and the Vegas odds right now have Joe Biden as a slight favorite to beat Trump, but it's really close. I remember the last election, Hillary Clinton was a huge favorite to beat Trump, so we'll see what happens. I'm not a political guy by any means. You know, I've always been a big fan of Donald Trump, just in general. I loved the Celebrity Apprentice. He was hilarious on that. That was a great reality show.
You're fired. You're fired. You're fired. You're fired.
He's also been a big supporter of the UFC and professional wrestling, two things I've been a big fan of my entire life.
Thank God for Donald Trump. Thank God for Trump Plaza.
You know, his performance as a president might be another story, whatever. All I know is I don't care if Joe Biden is president. I don't care if Donald Trump is president. I'm going to be taking care of me and my mind, my body. It's like a sanctuary. Whatever's going on in the outside world, I'm going to take care of home first. I think there's a lot of people that are too wrapped up in, oh, who's going to be the next president? Who's going to come, fix everything and whatever. And what they really need to be doing is figuring out how are they going to fix themselves? How are you, make a change to better yourself versus don't rely on the government to fix everything up for you. So I just feel really happy and blessed in my life, and I know I am. I'm a privileged person, and I'm just really thankful for everything that I have. I don't make $1 million a year. We live a modest lifestyle, but we're so happy with our dogs and our family and everything. And who is going to become president is not going to change that for us. No matter what goes on in the world, we're going to be all right. So
After the election, Wesley, let's just wait until after the election.
I think it's unrealistic to think that one man or one regime is going to change the world and make things better all of a sudden. It's up to each one of us to look within ourselves and make a change. And it's up to all of us to become the next president of the United States. So that's all I got to say about the election for 2020.
Donald Trump, don't worry about my Hulkamaniacs. They're survivors. They're ready.
Moving on to the workout tip for this week is fasted lifting. My entire weightlifting career, I have worked out mainly in the afternoon and evenings, either at lunchtime or after work, and it's worked out great for me. I never saw myself as somebody who would work out first thing in the morning fasted, but I would say within the last few months, I've been getting up earlier and earlier and having more time before work, and I finally just started to, I got past this mental hurdle of thinking that I had to have food in my system to perform optimally, and that's not the case at all. I get up, wake up, of course, slam a bunch of water, and then I make my black coffee, and I hit the garage immediately, and I warm up, and boom, just hit my weightlifting session fasted. No protein or anything before it, and completely fasted, just that caffeine, and it's amazing. It's when I have the time to do it in the morning, it's the best way to start your day, hands down. I love it. So sometimes I don't get my full workout in, but I'll make sure to get the heaviest, like most grueling sets out of the way, like my heavy barbell squats or deadlifts or bench or whatever it is. I get the main lifts out of the way, and then either at lunchtime or after work, I'll come home and finish the rest of the workout.
There's no way he's handling that weight like that. I can't handle that weight like that.
So yeah, the fasted lifting is definitely something I recommend for those of you that can do it. Like I said, I didn't think I would ever do anything like that. Fasted lifting just sounded horrible, and I'm still making gains. I'm still have a ton of energy first thing in the morning, and I highly recommend it. It's been a game changer for me. So fasted lifting, give it a shot.
Can we see the video?
I'm f***ing jacked, son.
On to my current fitness goal, which is to cut weight down to 180 pounds. I don't know if I've ever been 180 pounds in my life, at least that I can remember in my weightlifting career or, since in this last, little bit. I started at around 192 pounds. I'm currently 183.4, so I'm right at my goal weight, and really going to try to shred down to this last 3 pounds and hit that number just to do it. I feel really good. I feel really lean, really healthy right now. And the 180 is just a number that I'm trying to hit. But I feel great. I finished the MAP split workout program. Love that program, but it was for cutting. It was too high volume. It was like like 2-hour workouts every day, which is way too much, just too much, especially for my goal, which is just to cut some weight, just lean out. The one workout, you had to do like 25 sets. So Monday I would do 12 of the sets. Tuesday I would do 13 of the sets. Break the workouts in half. So that was my strategy with kind of working through the MAP split program, even though I was cutting. Now I'm back on 2 MAPS Anabolic, just switching it up again. And just really enjoying that. I'm doing 2 HIIT cardio sessions per week. I'm actually working on some HIIT cardio videos to put out on YouTube. Those will be out in the next little while. Also doing tons of low intensity steady state cardio, which is walking, of course. First thing in the morning, getting a lot of walking activity at work, walking the dogs at home, walking with my wife. So lots of walking. Calories wise, averaging about 3,400 calories a day, which that is cutting for me. I can lose weight on that many calories a day. Some days I'm a lot higher, but I just try to keep that as my average for the week. And those are my current fitness goals right now.
Congratulations on your thinness.
Thank you.
Look slender and healthy. You look good.
Oh, thank you. I appreciate it.
Something I'm excited about diet-wise right now is cost per calorie. So I'm all about health and longevity and healthy food, but I'm also a finance guy, so I wanted to know what foods are we buying on a consistent basis and how are they impacting our pocketbook. So I'm going to post the full spreadsheet over at wise-eats.com/cost per calorie. And this was not like an all-encompassing study that I did. I just took most of the main items that we buy on a regular basis, figured out the total calories in the product, how much the product costs, and then figured out the cost per calorie. So here's the list. This is the top 10 lowest cost per calorie items. Number 1, jasmine rice. 2, coconut oil. Steel-cut oats. Rolled oats. Organic peanut butter, bananas, olive oil, number 8, avocado oil mayo, number 9, chia seed, and number 10, local raw honey. So these are the cheapest items per calorie. So if you're looking to save some money, these might be some items that you want to consider purchasing. Because I'll tell you that right now, eating healthy is not as expensive as you might think.
We're getting paid back big time.
The top 10 highest cost per calorie items, number 1, spinach, number 2, cauliflower rice, number 3, spirulina tablets, which that's more of like a supplement, so I can't really count that as food really. Another, number 4, amazing grass greens powder. That's another supplement more. Number 5 is frozen raspberry. Number 6, frozen broccoli, frozen strawberry, almond milk, tuna fish, casein protein, and whey protein isolate. That's a bonus, number 11. So I hope that was interesting to you guys. Like I said, I will post the full spreadsheet with all the different items and their cost per calorie on the website for this episode. wise-eats.com/episode 29.
So when you live by the buck, brother, you'll die by the buck.
Lastly, I want to share my favorite unwise choice right now, which is skinny popcorn. We buy it at Costco, preferably organic. They don't always have it, unfortunately. But it's delicious. It's the perfect snack when you're ready to watch some scary movies around Halloween. It's gluten-free, non-GMO. It is very high in dietary fat, so you want to watch that. I try not to go overboard with it. I tend to. Once you pop, you can't stop. And it's super tasty, though. And it's a great snack. My only gripe with it is that they use sunflower oil, which is a very highly processed oil. That's why we try to get organic. But it's important with any popcorn to get organic, non-GMO popcorn that's made with like a quality oil, like coconut oil or even avocado oil. I don't know if I've ever seen a popcorn that has avocado oil, but if you find it, scoop that.
You like popcorn because it makes your teeth go pop, 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 pop.
I only have the skinny popcorn once in a great while, but it's a much better alternative to potato chips or some other type of junk food.
What's that noise?
Popcorn.
You making popcorn?
Uh-huh.
So that's going to do it for episode 29. Check out the show notes for this episode, along with the pictures, links, and more information about everything that I mentioned over at wise-eats.com/episode 29. I'm going to be coming right back with the Halloween special here very soon, so get ready for that. And in the meantime, enjoy this October. Enjoy this chilly, rainy weather we got going on. I already miss my summer sun. It makes me sad. But Halloween is right around the corner, so that's something to look forward to. So, as always, thanks a lot for watching and listening. Be good to yourself, be good to others, and make wise choices. You've been through a lot and could have taken the easy way out. Oh, shoot. The top 10 lowest cost per calorie.
Thank God for Donald Trump.
Oh, man. Really appreciate everybody for their well wishes. And
In 47 months, I've done more than you've done in 47 years, Joe.
on to my current fitness goal, which is to cut.
It's China's fault. It should have never happened.
Avocado oil made from avocado oil mayo. Jeez, let's try that again. All right.
China ate your lunch, Joe.
A freaking fast food meal at McDonald's is like $8 nowadays. Not that I would know, I'm not buying that crap, but
I don't want to pay tax.
have a great day and